You want to change it? Hello, good evening. Which one do you want? Good evening, good evening. Let's share ourselves out. Lisa? Good evening. Who is online? Lisa? Good evening. Who is online? Can you guys help me share this stream? I'm also trying to share here. Hello, Joyce. I see you watching. How are you? Good evening. Good evening. Who is online? If you're here, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if someone is hearing me. Can you guys hear me? We are about to start. I'm still trying to share myself out. You can also join me share if you like. Hello, Lisa, Coco. Coco, how are you? I'm trying to share myself out. Please give this video a thumbs up as we wait. Share the video so that other people can tune in and join before we start. Who is online? Who is here? We are going to analyze Tonto Dikeh, our favorite sister. I don't know if you guys listened to her voice note already. Please give this video a thumbs up if you're just joining. Hello, Kingsley. How are you? I see you guys trooping in on YouTube. I always say in my live streams, if you're a content creator, please feel free to drop your link so that other people can join, or rather subscribe and check out your channel. Adorable Mama, hi, good to have you here. Thank you for coming. We are about to talk about Tonto Dikeh and analyze her personality. That girl, I think she has a problem. And the biggest problem that she has is her problem. Like, her personality is, I think, an obstruction and an obstacle in her, moving forward in life, in the area or aspect of relationships and even marriage. So I really want us to talk about that today. Go ahead and drop your link if you're a content creator so that other people can also go check you out. Please share this video in your community. If you want to, give it a thumbs up, give it a love. If you're on Facebook, we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. I'm glad you guys are here. Still trying to share myself out, but it's not working. I don't know why. Why can't I share myself out? Why? Waarom? Okay, it's not working, you guys. Well, let me try this other way. Magnet, eh? Okay, it's still not working. Yes, got it. Great, let us get right into the video. Okay, so I'm sure you guys already listened to Tonto Dikeh's voice note. The whole social media community went agog this morning when it was leaked. The question still remains, who leaked it? Of course, all fingers are pointing towards Kpokpogri, the estranged boyfriend of Tonto Dikeh, that he is behind the leakage of that voice note. But he is denying, he is saying that no, Tonto is a drama queen. She released it as herself. So we don't know who did, and I don't really think that is even an issue. Well, for some people, it's an issue. They're like, oh, for you to even record someone you're in a relationship with in her down moment is even evil. That means you have an ulterior motive. That means you went into the relationship with a secret agenda. You didn't go for the sake of love and all of that. So some people do have an issue with him releasing if he did. Yeah. But I don't even like that is not even the contention here. Okay. The content of the voice note is the contention. Oh my God. I've always said that what people say in their dark space, in their secret corner, that is who they truly are. It is not what they post on social media. It is not what they want people to believe. It is what they do in their secret corner. That is who they are. And Tonto Dikeh is so fake. This voice note just reaffirms it. It just confirms the fact that she is not real with herself. We are going to get into that. Let me quickly grab the voice note so that you guys can listen to it. Do you want me to change it? Don't disturb mommy, eh? I don't busy ever. You know, go. Okay, let me try grab that voice note. Please listen while we play.
Why do you think walking away will not get more peace? Thank you like this to be with me. How much more do I need to keep begging you? I'm so exhausted. I'm so exhausted, please. So why do you think walking away will not get more peace? No, you can't. I've tried. No, we didn't try. We didn't try. We didn't try. See, let me tell you, from day one, it was not even up to 2 weeks. We started a crisis. Did you see it yourself? A relationship that is not up to 3 months. You see the crisis. See me, eh?
Okay, so here these people like talking. Like, I think this was recorded maybe about a month ago before they finally broke up, because Tonto Dikeh is claiming that this is not a new conversation they had. So it probably happened maybe a month ago, yeah. And this was the moment at which this guy was trying to dump her. Okay. And the reason he was trying to dump her then was that you're not giving me rest of mind. Our relationship is still so new, so young, but already we are having so much drama. And she is still telling him it can work, you know. So let's listen.
It's like you don't know me. I'm very anything I've created. I told you right from day one. I told you right from day one that babe, this I'm a very peaceful person. I'm just using that word. If I see that my peace will be threatened, even as it is now, my auntie can go lecture. We don't have anybody. The family knows you, we don't have anybody there in Abuja. I'm the only family they have in Abuja. Just like all those ones. You know, I cannot even bring my cousin to come and stay with me. Meanwhile, you see they want to do something. First, because somebody will come and tell you, oh, my friend's girlfriend, no. The next thing, everywhere will start catching fire.
Okay, so now he's also complaining that whenever anyone visits him, people might carry the rumor and tell Tonto Dikeh that, look, this guy is seeing that girl. That girl is not related to him. And everywhere will catch fire. Those are the words he used. So two things are in play here. One, Tonto Dikeh doesn't even trust this guy to start with. So she would fight him at the slightest opportunity because she's suspecting that he is seeing someone, or rather, he is having an illicit affair with someone that he claims is a relative. And of course, we remember the first voice recording that someone released of a voice that people said was this guy's. Remember that that guy said, and I still believe that he is the one behind that voice note, where he said that, look, whenever people come to visit me, Tonto Dikeh is going to be telling them, chasing them out of my house, telling them, leave my husband's house. And I'm always telling her, look, stop that thing you're doing, because I know these people. I have known them even before I met you. Stop it. So now he's saying that at every slight opportunity, Tonto Dikeh is going to make everywhere catch fire. That means she is aggressive. And I'm not even saying allegedly aggressive. I'm just saying that she is aggressive, because this is not the first time anyone would be saying anything like this. I have seen Tonto Dikeh set someone's property on fire. Denshia's former PA. You guys remember that girl selling? She was selling like fake luxurious items, celebrity, what do you call them, designers items, and she sold some to Tonto allegedly, and Tonto refused to pay. So what did Tonto do? Instead of her to find a solution, how to reconcile, she rather went on Instagram and set those bags, designers bags, she set them on fire without even paying the girl. Okay, so we know a lot of people have said this girl is very, she's rough. Yeah. And her ex-husband, Churchill, also complained about the same thing. He even released a video in which we could see Tonto giving him backhand. We know what backhand is. When you can stand in front of your husband and give him backhand out of anger. That already says a lot about how she's just set up. She just strikes me like a very aggressive person. When she's angry, she loses control. She cannot control herself. And that is, I believe, one of the main reasons she's having in her relationships. You don't trust this guy, and you're not giving him rest of mind. You're behaving like an 18-year-old who is just starting a relationship, who is just starting to learn how to, play love and fight at, I don't know, so immature. That is what I'm deriving or gathering from everything that I've heard so far. Let's continue to listen. Oh, my iPhone just logged. Okay.
Please, I just want that peace, so that anybody that comes around me can be happy, so that, see, get this captain, get this captain Saturday. Here is Captain, sir, with all the money. So I don't want to die young. Anything that will break or destroy my peace, I don't want it. You don't need to cry because you caused all these things. I took cry from the one. If I didn't tell you, that would be a different thing. I told you.
Now, you guys can just hear this woman crying for a boyfriend. Look at how desperate she is. And she's going to go on Instagram and be acting tough, acting like, I don't need a man. I am dad and mom in one. I am Mr. Mom. I am king. I don't need a man to complete me. And look at her crying for a boyfriend not to dump her. And this guy is telling her, you're not giving me peace of mind. Women, learn from these things that you see on social media. Men can get sex anywhere. It is not your beauty that is going to hold a man down. It is not even what you feed him with. It is not how good you are in the kitchen. It is your attitude. Hey, make sure you get back home. Hello. It is your attitude. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, he wants peace. That is what most men want. You don't have to nag every day. If you suspect your man cheating or doing something that you're not really cool with, find a good moment to discuss with him. Everything doesn't have to be a fight. Everything doesn't have to be drama. Have a mature conversation. Go into a dialogue with him. it takes maturity. And this girl, she is a divorcee at her age. That is not even like to judge her or to put her down. But she hasn't learned anything. She's a mom and she's still behaving like a teenager. With everything she has seen in her life, everything she has experienced and gone through, should she still be behaving like this with a man just because you suspect him? Everywhere would catch fire. Let me just use his own words. So let's continue to listen.
The man came to your room 2:30 in the morning, early in the morning. I'm at your door. There was no communication again till 6 minutes past 8 in the morning, and you are asking me to think otherwise. He's the one who said good morning. He said what? Yeah. So if he said good morning, would he say it when he slept?
Okay, so this guy is accusing Tonto of having cheated on him. So according to him, he probably found some messages of Tonto communicating with a certain guy. And from the messages, the guy told him, I'm in front of your door at 2:05 a.m. in the middle of the night. What is a man? You are in a relationship with someone at your age. At your age. I'm not talking about, okay, a girl just doing wrong, a 21-year-old just, hustling or whatsoever. This is a mom. I'm not even saying, okay, maybe she did it or she didn't do it, but I'm just saying a responsible woman. What is a man doing in front of your house or in front of your room at 2:05 a.m. in the morning? And the guy texted her like, I'm in front of your door. And that was the last conversation. And the next conversation, or the next thing the guy sent to her, was around 8 a.m. And the guy said, what a night. That was the next thing he said after I'm in front of your door. The next thing was, what a night. And she was like, good morning. So that's what they're arguing about. She was like, he didn't sleep in my room. Just let's listen.
Sleep in your room. Some people can just please. I have told you the truth. Because if you wanted to, I have told you my truth. I have told you my truth. That did happen. But if you want to do this your way, if you told me your truth, why did you delete your message? Because I'm scared. Okay. Because I'm scared. Because I was so scared. I didn't know how to speak to you. Someday you will know the truth. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe you'll never get to find out the truth, but someday you're going to know the truth. And I pray that God will give you a life to know the truth. Because
Let's
yeah. Yeah. I swear, I don't know how to convince. But please, I'm just gonna beg you to take my son.
Oh my God, did you guys hear that? Oh my God. I just want to beg you to please take care of my son for me. She's begging another man to take care of her son for her. And that son has a biological father that Tonto Dikeh chose to cut out of his life, out of her own selfish interest. And now she's begging another man to take the place of Churchill, who is still alive, who is dying to see his child. This selfish, wicked, I don't want to say wicked, but she's selfish, putting her own interest in front of her child's. Let's continue to listen. Don't let his father come close to him. This is one thing I'm going to beg you. Just please take care of my son for me. Don't let his father come close to him. Why? You have a problem with the father of that child. That child doesn't have a problem with his father. Why cut off the father from his life? Why do so? Just to spite him, just to get back at him, not thinking about the interest of your son, letting him miss the presence of a father in his life, letting him miss the knowledge of what it feels to have a father, to experience the love of a father. You took that away from your child. Now you're begging another man, a man you met 2 months ago. You're begging profusely. What a shame on her. And I think this is karma. I think that this is that boy's head, her child's head, fighting against her. That child needs his biological father. His father is not dead. I have seen interviews where this man would say, I just want to see my son. He hasn't seen his son for so many years. He would celebrate his birthday. Churchill would celebrate his son's birthday in his absence. He would post on Instagram, happy birthday, son. I know someday you're going to grow old to understand. I love you. He can't even look in his own son's eyes to tell his son how much he loves his son because a woman has decided to separate them just to spite a lover, an ex-husband, where things didn't go well with in their relationship. Let's continue to listen. Do everything that you can to please raise him like your own. How desperate this woman is. She wants a father figure in that boy's life because she knows how important it is. And she is going to go on Instagram and declare herself dad and mom. I am dad and mom in one. I can do it all by myself. I don't need a man to complete me. She would go to like sometimes they would have like Father's Day. I said it in my last video at her son's school. She would go there dressed up like a man. She is taking the role of a man, but deep inside of her, she knows that this boy needs a father. She knows it. Then why is she depriving him? That is one thing I just fail to understand. You guys should help me if anyone understands the psychology behind this. You know your son needs a father, a male figure in his life, but you just choose. And now you're begging another man. Let's just continue to listen.
Then we should talk. So why are you walking away from the conversation? So where are you going? If he doesn't want the conversation, then why did you come? See your earpod. You're going to hear about me. Everyone I'm going to hear, you're going to hear about me. How? See, let me tell you something. Eh? This thing that you are trying to do is what you call black. So, you know, so, so, so you think, let me tell you, if I wanted to have given you a second chance, because of the way you acted now, I won't do that. I won't do that. Because I'm seeing it now that you are blackmailing me with suicide. That is what you are doing now. So what is the essence of telling me? So what is the essence of you telling me that I should take care of King? I should not allow the father to come close to him. I'm not telling you. So what did you think that statement means? So you want to go and kill yourself? Yeah, go and kill yourself now.
So basically, yeah, he rightfully said that she was trying to emotionally blackmail him. So she was indirectly saying that, look, I'm just going to kill myself. You're going to hear about me. She said, Prince, you're going to hear about me. If anything happens, please take care of my son. Emotional blackmail. This lady is an actress. She just wants her way. She just wants to have her way. She doesn't want the father of that boy to come close to him. She's begging another man to take care of the boy. Tonto Dikeh, take that child to his father. He has a father. Take that child to his father. You'd rather die, from what you're saying, you'd rather die, you'd rather kill yourself than have the father of that boy come close to him. For what reason? Things didn't go well between the both of you in your relationship. That has absolutely nothing to do with your son. Let him have a relationship with his father. You don't have to have a relationship with his father. You don't even have to see your ex face to face. You don't have to. Just don't deprive, don't separate them. And that is why things are not working out. Which man would be comfortable enough to make you his wife when they see the way you treat your ex? So they are also going to know that if anything ever happens between me and Tonto, Tonto is never going to let me see my child. So why would any man in his right senses take you seriously? So ladies, you hear Tonto Dikeh here begging him. It's not about the looks. She's a beautiful woman. She has a big ass. But that is not enough to keep a man to hang on to her. Her attitude is chasing them away. Her character, who she is, she's adamant, she's stubborn. If she had worked things out with her ex, he would still be in her life maybe. But she just felt like she was too good. She felt like she could just get any man. Let me see if there's still much to listen to. Okay, I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. So this is a huge lesson. So Tonto Dikeh keeps attracting maybe the wrong kind of men. I think she's just after influential people. She's just so much after what the world is going to say and think about her. She's running after wealthy men, rich men. She just needs to humble herself. She feels so much on top of the world, like I can get any man of my choice. You might be able to get men to sleep with you, but for a man, a Nigerian man, after all these scandals, you jump into a relationship, you jump out in such a scandalous manner. Which Nigerian man in his right senses would want to settle down with you, Tonto? Let me see comments. I think we have comments. Hello, Gabby. Hello, Pretty Gold. Lovely May. He already gotten all he wanted. That's popularity. That is a bit controversial. If Tonto knew he's recording it, she wouldn't have cried for him. He knows he's recording it. That's why he's presenting himself as a saint. This guy is a killer. Tonto will find a good man, not someone like him. Make sure Nugi. Okay, so let me just analyze your sentence one after the other. So you said he already got what he wanted. What did he want in Tonto Dikeh? I think Tonto Dikeh forced herself on him. She didn't build that relationship like a normal relationship. Tonto Dikeh was so eager to bring that relationship out in the public when it wasn't ripe enough for people to know about it. She was so eager. You guys know Tonto Dikeh has been single for a while now. Her ex-husband already moved on with another actress. Her ex-husband already has a baby boy with another woman. They even had the baby dedication last Sunday. And it looked in Tonto's area like nothing much is really happening in her life. So she found this guy. And just after like 3 months relationship, Tonto already brought him on Instagram. Why? Why not build that relationship to that stage of, okay, now we are sure we are doing this? He's not even engaged to you. You know you're a public figure. You know the amount of controversy and scandal that has pursued you in your life with your past relationships. Yet you bring this on just a boyfriend. You're flaunting him all over the place on social media. That is actually the genesis of all of this problem. So I don't know. Hello. I don't know exactly what you think Kpokpogri wanted. I think Tonto Dikeh just rushed that guy. I think he just wanted what every other man would want. Look, most men go into a relationship with the mindset of, okay, let's see how it goes. Some men just fall in love with you and they know, okay, this is the woman I want to settle down with. But I don't think he was there. I don't think he was there yet. It could have worked out between them. He could have, I mean, he has the potential to settle down with her. But that wasn't how he went into that relationship. So Tonto Dikeh, I believe, had ulterior motives. That guy is wealthy. There are so many civil servants in Nigeria. There are so many middle class guys, like average guys who are not wealthy. Why is she not finding those ones? She wants the mighty, the wealthy, so that she can pepper her ex. That's the way I see it. So I really don't think he wanted something. I don't know what he would want from Tonto. From what I know, he's wealthier than Tonto. And what is he really doing with popularity? The guy is a very private guy. He's not really after fame. From my observation, Tonto brought that guy out. I don't think he would have minded if Tonto had kept their relationship private. I don't think he would have posted all the things that Tonto posted about them. He didn't bring all of those things out. They were dating for like 2 months before Tonto Dikeh went. He never did. So Tonto Dikeh just made things public so that people will know that, okay, I'm with this guy, or maybe to warn other girls, like, look, I'm with this guy, I'm the official one. And then she just made it public when the relationship wasn't ripe enough for it. So I think she got what she asked for. And he said, if Tonto knew he is recording it, she wouldn't have cried for him. Okay, so yeah, you're right with the fact that the guy behaved like a saint because he knew he was recording. So he didn't act 100% himself. Maybe he would have talked on top of the on his voice. Maybe he would have misbehaved, but he didn't do that. He was calm and just asking her questions because he was recording. Yes, I do believe that. And Tonto might not have cried. She wouldn't have been herself. But now this is the real Tonto. This is the true Tonto. That Tonto that we see on Instagram is a fake Tonto. Make believe Tonto. The Tonto trying to impress the world, trying for the world to believe something that is not there. Tonto Dikeh was begging a man to be with her inside. But when she comes on Instagram, she's behaving like, oh my God, I have gotten my own. Behaving like, oh my God, God has turned my mockery to joy. Oh my God, what God cannot do doesn't exist. Oh my God, my husband, my king, my crown. She was doing way too much. I said it before. How immature. Do you understand what I mean? So she was behaving like she was the one who was looking for something in that relationship. She didn't take her time. She didn't take it one step at a time. She didn't build it. She wanted to go from foundation to roofing. Who builds a house like that? You have to take your time. When you put one set of concrete, you let it get dry. Sometimes you see rainy seasons, you wait. When the rain is over, you continue to build. She didn't do that. She just wanted to go immediately, let people know, let people know. And then the thing came back and beat her ass. So yes, she cried because this is who she is. And she was crying to save face. Like, oh my God, people already know about us. Oh my God, I cannot afford to let this one go. Oh my God, how am I going to face the world? Oh my God, what a shame. So she was just doing everything within her power, trying to use her tears to win him. But he wasn't buying it. She's a good actress. That's the way I see it. I feel for her. She might have fallen in love with him, but I feel like she might have been infatuated with him. What do you know about the guy in such a short time to be so crazily in love with him, to be calling him your husband? He was a boyfriend, a mere boyfriend. Not every relationship ends up in marriage. So why was she so desperate, already calling someone your husband when he hadn't even proposed to you? How desperate, just because you want a father figure for your son? Out of your selfishness, when the father of the boy is there just pleading, let me see my child. Okay. Well, we are judging based on the things that we are seeing. We are judging based on the things that we are seeing on social media. Some women need to learn. Some women really need to learn. Tonto Dikeh has misled so many young women out there. She has twisted their mind into believing that you can do it without a man. You don't need a man. Do you know how many young girls look up to this lady? I don't know if you guys are following Tonto to really know where I'm coming from, to know why I'm sounding the way I'm sounding. A lot of women have turned down proposals because no, he's not good enough for me. Just because they see Tonto. If Tonto can be a single mom, she can be mom and dad in one, then I can do it too. Empowering women to be single. She was doing so, ambassador of single motherhood. That is what she was doing on Instagram, selling propaganda to young girls out there who don't maybe have a complete mind of their own. But inside, she wanted a man. She was deceiving girls. That's the whole contention here. That's the whole contention here. Look at her crying for a man, but she would go on Instagram and behave like I'm all that. And I might sound upset because of that child. You guys are feeling sorry for Tonto. You guys should also feel sorry for her son. You guys should feel sorry for her son. I don't feel sorry for Tonto, and I'm not sorry. I'm sorry for her son. I'm not sorry not to be sorry for Tonto. I absolutely am not. I'm not. She needs to work on herself. She needs to work on her mind. She needs to stop behaving in such a way that I just need to impress people watching me on Instagram. They just need to see that I'm in love. They just need to see that things are good with me. Life is good with me. She needs to stop it. Grow up, build a relationship from scratch. The whole world doesn't need to know you're in a relationship, especially when you're not sure where it's heading to, especially when there are trust issues. You don't trust the guy completely. You already brought him on Instagram, calling him your husband. I even did a video addressing him out of respect as Tonto's husband. That was even the title of my video. Why was she doing all of that? Because the ex-husband, Churchill, that one moved on with another actress, and that actress addresses Churchill as my husband, and she addresses herself as Mrs. Churchill. So Tonto also, I don't know, maybe she's in a competition with them, also wants to prove that she is also a Mrs. or whatsoever, you know, like, as long as we don't keep it real with these women, they will keep making the same mistake and still continue to negatively influence our young girls, and it needs to stop. It's okay if you're a feminist, you don't believe in being in a relationship with a man or having a man complete you or whatsoever, but be real with it. Let that be your truth. Don't just say it on social media because it makes you look strong, but inside, that is not your truth. I know women who really believe that, look, I don't need a man. Even in their secret corner, they don't go crying in the middle of the night, oh God, please, oh my God, but then come on social media. Don't do so. If you really don't need a man, then be true to yourself, and also don't need a man even in your secret corner. Don't go crying to God in the middle of the night. Tonto was secretly praying to God for a man, but she would go on social media and lie to young girls that she's cool without a man, and now begging another man to be father for her son. Like, I don't feel sorry for her. Mm-mm. I don't feel sorry for her. Okay. So I'm just going to show you guys a few things that have been happening while we have listened to that voice note. Let us read this. And here is Tonto's response, because of course, a lot of people think, or they believe, or they got impression that this voice note where she was crying is the reason she broke up with the guy, or the reason the guy dumped her. So she's trying to make people understand that, look, this conversation between this guy and I happened a long time ago. It's not what caused us to break up. She wrote, "My dearest fans, the illegally recorded and leaked voice recording of a private conversation by Prince Kpokpogri making rounds was in the past and has absolutely nothing to do with the recent. I appreciate your sincere concern. I am doing perfectly okay and in one piece. Be rest assured that every blackmailer will be brought to justice. It's the law, and I'm at peace knowing the law will take its course. Like I always say, the only conversation is congratulations because Jesus saved me. Thanks for all your concern and love." Look, for me, it doesn't really matter whether it happened 7 months ago or it happened yesterday. Point is that you cried for a boyfriend. I'm not even saying, okay, someone you're engaged with, you're looking forward to getting married to. I'm not saying someone you got married to already and you're thinking, oh my God, I don't want to be a two-time divorcee. I don't want to lose this marriage. I'm talking about a boyfriend. Oh my God, I thought you were all that. I thought you were every woman. A boyfriend of 2 months. Oh, okay. Now, Kpokpogri is also trying to make us believe that, look, this woman is a drama queen. I know her better than any of you guys out there. She leaked that voice note herself. I don't believe she leaked it. Like, that is a very, very embarrassing conversation. I mean, of her crying. I don't think any woman in her right senses would release her own self in that state. Like, I am talking now from a woman's perspective. I don't think she released it. I don't know who did. He might have done. I really don't know. But I don't think Tonto Dikeh did. I don't think she would want people to hear her beg him like that, to hear her being desperate for him like that. I don't think she would want the world to hear it. So I don't think she released it. And this one says, now, this guy, he's savage. Like, he's not even trying to act classy, like, oh, whatsoever. He's putting it all out there. I said it in my last video, you guys. So now he released a message that Tonto allegedly sent to him. Let me remove this comment so that we can see it clearly. Now, Tonto Dikeh sent him this message saying, "I am that silent killer. I learned from the best. So while I do mine behind the scenes, you people will rant publicly and get all the hate." Do you guys, if, I don't know if Tonto Dikeh truly sent this, but if she really did, this is who she is. I mean, if, I am not judging her now because we don't know, the guy released it. We don't know if truly she sent it to him, but if she did, that just tells you already. She would be deadly inside. She's just a different character behind the scenes than who she's portraying herself to be on social media, and that is just fake life. Why can't you just be you? So Let's continue. Next time, you are not gonna deal with educated women. And this is another downfall of women, thinking they are educated, thinking their education is what? So the guy is an illiterate. Why did you go after him? Why did you agree when he toasted you? Oh, you didn't know he was an illiterate when you started dating, but you found out 3 weeks or 1 month later that he's an illiterate. Why did you continue the relationship? Up to the point of begging him, pleading him. All of a sudden, you are an educated woman. Please marry your education. You don't need a man. Stick to your education. Let's continue. Take my earrings off his daughter's ears. Do you guys hear that? Now, this man has children, yeah? He already had children with like in a past relationship, an old relationship, and she bought them earrings. She's saying, rip those earrings off their ears. The pants I bought them, every pin I bought in that house, you all pull it together, put it together. Let me hear what. Where they are? Yeah, go to your room. Bye. Bye. Okay, so this is the same pattern we saw with Churchill, where she was saying that she bought everything in the house, she furnished the house, she wants everything back. This is so cheap. I mean, of course, you can get your stuff back if you break up with the guy. Of course, if you furnish the house, you can choose to pick up your things. Of course, you're not going to leave them behind for another woman to come and enjoy. I understand that, but you bought gifts for your ex's children. Now you break up with your ex. You're going to pick those earrings and pants back. How cheap. So you were just investing those things. Those things you bought for them are just investments for what you were trying or what you anticipated getting back in return. And what she was anticipating to get back in return was marriage. She wanted to get married to this guy so that the guy can be the father of her son. So she was investing in him, investing in his children. And that's why she couldn't just let go of her investment. Like, no, 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 I'm not going to lose what I invested. Do you guys see that? Now, let's continue. Most especially, Snake? Yeah, bye-bye. Take your bed. Bye. Okay, so let's continue. Most especially, tell your gigolo boroboro to put my money together and pay me. And every dime I spent on his broke blackmailing ass and his children and household party, I want every penny back. Oh my God, you lose some, you win some. Just see this as a business. You went into a business, it failed. It didn't work out the way you planned. She already had everything planned out. She was spending money to impress or to hook the guy. It didn't work out. Men need more than just your money, your body. And I'm sure she's realizing it now. So now she's wanting everything back. She threw a party. Now she's wanting money back for the party. Who sent you a message to throw a party? Who? Who? I don't get it. Do you guys understand? Borrow to put my money together, spending on a man just to who? I don't know what you're trying to prove. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next, and this is another one Tonto posted today. She said, sometimes you just have to be done, not mad, not upset, just done. This is another one she posted on Instagram, trying to behave like, look, I'm cool, I'm just done. The guy dumped you. What do you mean you're just done? Do you guys see the fakeness I'm talking about? You don't have to be mad, not upset, just done. You are, I can't imagine how broken you should be. Like, I cannot imagine. Why the fakeness? And then look at the hashtags she used. King Tonto, Tonto Dikeh, Mama Africa, Radical for Jesus, Mama King, Mama Di Papa. So now she's going back to her Mama Di Papa. Please continue to be Papa. Just continue. Don't come tomorrow and start showing us another papa. You are sufficient enough to be mama and papa in one to your child. You even gave that child your own son name. You ripped off his, you ripped off his own son name. You took away his father's name, his biological father's name. You gave him your own father's name as a woman. And now you're begging another man to give your son his own name when your son is not a bastard. When the father, the biological, legitimate father of that child is still alive. How selfish. Wow. Okay. Mama the Papa, Mr. Mom, Mr. Mom. Why do you need another Mr.? You already Mr. You already gave your son your surname. Why are you begging another man? Continue to be Mr. This is what she wants people to believe about her. This is how she wants people to see her. I am strong. I am all of that. But deep down inside, in her secret corner, she is going to beg and hustle for husband. This girl is hustling hardly and badly for a husband. Look, your beauty is going to attract men to you. Your beauty is going to draw men into your life, but it is your character that is going to chase them away or make them stay. That is what you need to understand. That is what every woman needs to understand. Mr. Mom. And now she wrote again. A wise woman goes ahead to plan in silence. Social media ain't the real win. Make sure you know how to win in real life. Why do people say things they don't even practice? They don't even believe. Social media is not the real win. Make sure you know how to win in real life. You don't even know how to win in real life. You're winning on social media because she was really winning on social media. We saw cute, loving pictures that she was posting. Move. Oh. What's your name? Okay. On the right. We saw the cute, lovey-dovey pictures she was posting of herself and this guy, but she was like, their relationship was fire on the mountain. The guy didn't have peace of mind dating this girl. But she would come and post a different picture on social media. Let people just think I'm in love. And people were tapping into her love, fake love. Do you guys understand? And now she's saying, know how to win in real life. You were not winning in real life. Your relationship was a sham. It was a mess, if I may say so. But you were winning on Instagram. Everyone was congratulating you. You'd post, oh my God, I'm so happy. This joy I'm feeling, the joy, but deep down you were dying. Fake life. Who is deceiving who? Now the truth is out. How shameful. A wise woman goes ahead to plan in silence. You were not planning in silence. You were planning for the gram. You were planning for the world to see. You were not planning in secret with your boyfriend for you guys to at least maybe date for 6 months or a year, for him to even propose before you start bringing him out. So any Tom, Dick, and Harry that toasts you and you guys start dating for 8 weeks, you already post him on Instagram to impress who? To pepper who? At your age. And then you're writing sweet, nice words and sentences that you don't even practice. You don't even practice. You're saying opposite of what you're acting on social media. You didn't plan in silence, no. You were planning for the world to see. You were winning on social media, not winning in real life. Let's continue. And of course, we all know Official Blessing CEO. They call her a relationship therapist. This is what she had to say about everything that is going on. She says, an open letter to King Tonto Dikeh. They are still giving her king. Madam, you better start humbling yourself. Like, humble yourself, madam. King. You're a woman. Just humble yourself and be a queen. You can have 2 kings in a palace. You can have 2 kings in a palace. As long as these women don't realize that their problem, they are their own problem, they will continue to face these issues. It's not juju, it's not just meeting the wrong men, it's just them, their own problem. They are their own problem. Anyway, let's continue. An open letter to King Mr. Tonto. I added the Mr. because she's Mr. Tonto Dikeh. So sorry I tried. Even as a type, I'm still trying not. I'm too to write you, but I have to because I can't stand all I'm seeing on the internet. No matter how you try to numb the pain, I know you are hurting. Any human being should know that this woman is hurting. But she would come out and call herself Minister of Happiness. I'm good. But we know why the fakeness. Why the fakeness? What? It's normal. It's okay for a woman to be broken when a relationship goes south. It's okay for a woman to heal from it. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. Be real about it. So anyway, I'm not the only one who knows that she's hurting, no matter how much she's trying so hard to let or to make the world think that she's okay. Anyway, let's continue. You have questions, unanswered questions. You need answers to. You love so hard, but don't get it back. You're sweet and beautiful. Even Bobrisky told me that you are. A lot of people who know you tell me, forget Blessing. Tonto is very sweet in person. I never used to like you because I felt you were too dramatic and controversial. She is. She is. The sweet and loving Tonto Dikeh on Instagram is not the sweet Tonto Dikeh in real life. Yeah? Okay. Where did I stop? Controversial. Until I wore the shoes of spotlight and began to feel the pain, then I realized that you are just misunderstood. I took my time to study you. I followed you up from when you started acting till date. Then I realized that the men who come in and out of your lives are not the problem. Your exes are not the problem. Your pattern is the problem. Oh, this is another blessing saying what I'm thinking. There is something special about blessings, you guys. Hey, Tonto is her own problem. Tonto needs to go after love, not after wealth. Are there no normal guys in Nigeria? Must they all be wealthy politicians or children of politicians? How about just teachers, people who just maybe work in the bank, regular people? Must they be extraordinarily wealthy for her to date them? Okay, let's continue. You keep recycling the same kind of people repeatedly. That is why your story is almost always almost the same. When you have a pattern problem, you will have to go back to the drawing board and change it. If not, you will become too predictable and too vulnerable. The pattern problem this lady has is just money. She's chasing after money. That is just that is what it is. I'm not saying she's a gold digger, no, but she would rather not fall in love with an average guy. She would rather fall in love with a wealthy guy. She already moved in with that guy just after 2 months or what of relationship. How desperate. He has a very flamboyant, flashy home. I heard he just opened the house in May. He just built a palatial house in Abuja, capital city of Nigeria. So the guy is quite flamboyant. She would go there and make videos and post pictures and post on Instagram. That is the life she wants. She needs to start to chase after love, about realness, after realness, not after just that flashy lifestyle, that superficial surface lifestyle. She needs to cut it. Trying to impress people is just going to be her downfall. So let's continue. A lot of men now know your pattern exactly. Even if they don't know, your friends have told them how you function, so you can easily be triggered. King Tonto, Madam King. King Tonto, please, I love you. If I don't, I will laugh like always, gossip like them who are pretending to love you are doing behind you, but took the bold step to write you publicly, not for clout, but because I know you're always online and you will see it. You're always online. Of course, she's always online. She's living for the gram. She needs to withdraw a bit, go back into her shell, go rediscover herself. Those people on Instagram she's trying so hard to impress don't give a hoot about her. They don't care about her. They are after the next trending story. They are after the next controversy. That is what they are after. Entertainment. They don't care. Why are you trying so hard to impress them? to your own detriment. Let's continue. Please, please go heal. Please go and heal, madam. Take your time. It's not easy coming out of a broken relationship. It is not easy. Even if it's not someone you only dated for a month, it is not easy. You're going to feel something, especially with everything you guys shared, both privately and publicly. Tonto Dikeh even bought him a car for his birthday. She already had a relationship with his kids. He already had a relationship with her kid. She was hoping that he would become the father of her son. So they already had something emotional. They were already tied up somehow. So you can't tell me she's not feeling anything. And all this thing has now blown out in the public eye, but she's still coming out and posting stuff and behaving like, oh my God, I'm cool. Take your time. What is it with Instagram that you must post? You must take your time to heal. Okay, please go and heal. The help you need is inside, not outside. How many people are feeling this lady? Her name is Blessing, by the way. Look at your reflection and leave the mirror. Those men are not the problem. Ask yourself, why do I keep choosing them? It's money. That's my own answer. That is why she keeps choosing them. Wealth. Wealth. They are not regular guys. No, they have to be specially wealthy. They just can't be regular guys earning 300,000 a month. No, they have to be millionaires and you know. So ask yourself, why do I keep choosing them? It's time to work on your choices. The problem is Tonto. The problem is not those men. Let's continue. I love you so much. I see your beautiful soul, your imperfect personality that wants to be perfect. Please heal, heal. Heal will help you change your pattern of men. I love you, King Tonto. I'm praying for you, even though I can't pray that much, but I pray for you. That is actually quite nice. That is very, very encouraging. I hope she really takes that moment to really just go quiet, go offline even. Go offline. Get away from the noise. Dig down back into your soul, into who you are as a woman. Find your voice back. Find your true you, your true personality. Not who you want people to see you as. You want people to see you as that sweet, beautiful girl. But that is not who you are deep down inside. Work on yourself. Work on your character, your manner, your attitude towards men. Work on the choices you make, the kind of men where they enter your eye. When you don't see their flashiness, their cars, their wealth, their mansions, where they enter your eye. Work on that. Get to know real men. Not just, oh my God, this one, And I know what I'm saying. Okay, so I really find this message by Blessing quite, very considerate. She wasn't attacking her, she wasn't judging her, she was rather advising her, like for just holding the mirror in front of her, like you are your problem. You can point your fingers towards the men all you want. You can say the men are bad, but you keep choosing the bad ones. And of course, we know that this guy, this Kpokpogri, look at how happy she looked with him on his birthday when she presented him a car gift. I think she was the one that even organized the whole party, this woman, for a boyfriend of 2 months that hasn't even proven himself yet. You're already doing all of that, calling him husband, running after your own shadow, running faster than your shadow. If this woman doesn't learn now, she will never learn. Never, ever, ever. Anyway, this guy now, ever since he broke up with Tonto, they kind of like blocked each other rather on Instagram. She blocked him and he blocked her. And this guy now started going to follow all the people that Tonto has ever had issues with. And one of those people is Halima Abubakar. Of course, Halima Abubakar was a very good friend of Tonto's. They were like almost like best friends, just like Bobrisky, but they fell out. They had a very public, nasty fight on Instagram. And this guy went and started following her, and she wasn't going to have any of that. So this is what she wrote him. You all should know I don't make friends. I don't follow people's husbands. Why following me now? Man, get off my page. You should know you can't buy my friend. You can't be my friend. Don't try me. For me, I even find this one childish. Why is she also trying to chase clout? Why not just ignore him? Must you come and post on Instagram for people to see that, oh, he's trying to follow me? Oh, does that make you feel special? What? That one is also chasing clout. What are you trying to prove? Telling the whole world, just ignore him or reject his following or delete him or block him. Now you're bringing it, oh, you guys, get off my page. This one is just another clout chaser. I don't know. So this one doesn't even make any sense. Anyway, the guy also went and followed Bobrisky, and of course, you know that Bobrisky and Tonto were also best friends until they started to fight. Tonto and Bobrisky are not friends anymore, but this guy went and started following Bobrisky. Bobrisky accepted, though, that one no waiting day. So that one accepted his follow. And of course, this guy is also praising Tonto's ex-husband. Like, oh my God, what my eyes have seen, you know? So this guy is like, look, I'm not going to be quiet like your ex. Your ex didn't say much. He did say some things about you, about your aggression, but he didn't say everything. But I am not going to keep quiet. I'm going to let the world know who you truly are, just for me to protect other men from not falling into the same hole that I fell into, that Churchill fell into. That is what he's trying to do. And this is going to scare Nigerian men away. So, Tonto Dikeh, this is really bad market for you. To be honest. To be honest. That responsible, level-headed Nigerian man now that will now say, I want to make Tonto my wife after all these things. I know she will find love eventually. There is always someone for everyone. But for now, this is bad market for her. This is just really going to scare men away. There is a problem with Tonto's personality. We might love her, we don't want to tell her the truth. We are feeling like, okay, the men have a problem, but we have to really spell it out to this woman so that she can learn. When she goes into her next relationship, I hope she learns. The irony of this whole thing is when she started to bring this guy out, posting him, flashing him all over the place on Instagram, people warned her. There was this lady, Adeola. She warned her, Madam, look at the scandal of your past relationship. Haven't you learned? Keep this thing private. She shut that woman up. Tonto fired back at her. She was like, shut the F up. If you cannot congratulate me, don't say anything at all. If you cannot wish me well, don't say anything at all. So now I hope she learns. I hope she's going to remember what that woman told her. Keep it private. So when you find that next guy that you fall in love with, hopefully he's a normal, regular guy, not a guy that has billions in his account, just a regular, normal guy. Humble yourself as a woman. Don't buy him over. Don't splash your money on him. Don't buy a man. Just be you. Just be a natural woman. Learn how to have conversations with your men. Fighting like an agbero is not going to give you power. No man wants to be with another man. I said that before, unless he's gay. As long as that man chose you as a woman rather than another man, they don't want to have a cold man. They don't want to be in a relationship with a cold man like them. Someone who is going to talk back and fight back and raise her voice. No man wants that. Honestly. And that doesn't mean you should just lose your voice because you're in a relationship. No, you should learn when to speak as a woman. Everything must not be gra-gra. Everything must not be fight. It takes maturity. This lady needs to mature. She really needs to. So let me see if I have comments before I continue. Oh my God. Oh, you're not too late. Oh, you're not too late. Oh, really? Like, seriously, Christy. Is an audio nonsense, not real. She's human and, of course, a woman. The truth is that every woman needs a man for one thing or the other. That's so true. And she also does. Look, I know that there are women out there. There are some women, a few women, who really don't need a man. They've seen a lot in their lives. They hold their own down. Like they have everything. They feel comfortable. They feel like, no, a man is just going to come here and mess up my life. I really don't need a man. Maybe I have a child. I'm really okay with my life. If I need sex, I know where to get it. Okay? They don't need that man to be there permanently. I know women like that, but they are just true to themselves. But Tonto is not that woman. She is not, but she's pretending to be on social media. That is the problem. She needs a man in her life, but she's pretending she doesn't and misleading young girls out there. Okay? Let me go pick up my kids, Jerry. The man wasn't in relationship with Tonto. She was being carried away by peppering her ex-husband. I saw it from the upset that this man wasn't real. Hmm. I think yes, Tonto was peppering. She was trying to pepper because her ex already moved on. He looked like he was doing better in relationship than her. So once she caught this guy, like, this one, let me use him. Let me use him to catch cruise, hoping that, of course, it would lead somewhere. But she didn't behave in a way that the man would even want to take her to the altar. You can do it by fight. You cannot do it by fight. You can give a man everything. You can buy him a car. You can shower him with gifts. You can throw him luxurious, exquisite parties. You can do all of that. You can give him your body. But for him to really settle down with you and make you his wife eternally, he can even make you his wife today, and in 3 months' time, he will tell you, I'm done. And I think she failed to understand that part. So yes, I think she was really trying to pepper her ex or trying to feel like, oh my God, let me also try. Because that one already moved on with his life and she was still there. So when she just got this guy, it was like, no, I just can't let you go. But the guy felt like, you, this woman, you are not giving me peace of mind. Your wala is too much. Small thing, everywhere don't catch fire. Aggression. And she will come on social media behaving like the second in command of Jesus Christ. Born again, you know, radical for Jesus. But he never got engaged to her. I'm not trying to judge her, but I cannot deny the fact that they were doing things. They were doing things, and you come up there and just try to show people you're something that you really are not. Do you guys understand? So this is not just being judgmental, but just saying it the way it is. Just saying it the way it is, for real. So I don't know if the man wasn't real. I think he was just being a man. Like he just went into it like, why not? A beautiful girl. And I think Tonto was really forcing herself on him, really trying desperately for it to work. Good looking man, wealthy man, influential man. Huh? Why not? I hope she learns. Marriage is not for everybody. She should sit herself down and tell herself, who am I? That is also what Blessing CEO said. Inwardly, she feels like a man. Yes. Outside, she's a beautiful mother and lady in appearance. So she need to choose in between being single, happy as king, she called herself, or being humble and being futuristic as a good woman. She's lovely and needs to be loved. Yes. I think like you just summarized the whole thing. I don't even know what to add to this. You just nailed it. This is just like the summary of everything we've been saying the whole day. She's a sweet person. She has so much love to give. But sometimes I think she needs to get to that place in her life that she needs to slow down a bit. And she needs to separate public life from private life. She cares so much about how people on Instagram see her. She needs to give that up. She should know that these people don't care about me, and she shouldn't care about them either. Her life shouldn't be their entertainment. And I hope she learns. Thank you. Thank you for this great comment. Like, this is really amazing. Yeah. Yeah. She needs to really look inside. Who am I? What do I want? Huh. If you could just do that, like just take 1 year off and just live a real life, focus on real people, not ghosts on social media that you don't see. As long as they are just applauding you, writing comments, oh my God, Tonto, you found happiness. What God cannot do does not exist. I tap into your love. Oh my God, look at the way he was holding your hand. Oh my God, this is so lovely. She's living for all those fakeness. There is more to life than what people out there think about it. Those same people that were praising you, they will still come and laugh at you. And I'm wondering, because she was always saying, oh, Jesus did this. Jesus brought this man into my life to rewrite my story. So it wasn't Jesus all along. And she was lying on Jesus that it was Jesus. Because now she's saying she dodged the bullet. That she's grateful she found out this guy is not who she thought she was. So why were you always calling Jesus? Why was she always praising Jesus for bringing this guy into her life? So it wasn't Jesus all along. Why are women like this? Like, for real? It wasn't Jesus. Why was she lying on Jesus? Do you guys understand? Anyway, like I said, I hope she learns. I hope we all learn. And those young ladies out there, don't believe everything you see on social media. It's all make believe. Follow your own heart. You find a man who loves you. If you love him, stay with him. Don't feel you're too good for any man. Don't feel you're too beautiful for any man. If you love him, love him. Don't think, no, I can do it all by myself. I can be mom and dad in one. No, a child needs a man in his life, especially a male child. Don't be too selfish like Tonto to cut the father of a child from the son. Oh my God. And now look at her life. She cannot be father and mom in one. So I hope she stops calling herself dad, because she's not. She is not in real life. She was just pretending on social media all this while. Women out there, young ladies out there, you cannot be dad and mom. Your child needs his father, especially when that man says, I need my son. I want to see my son. Why are you cutting me out of his life? He's not letting that man play a fatherly role in that child's life to teach him, rather begging another stranger that you just met 2 months ago out of desperation. I think she's just been selfish and wicked, not even thinking of her own son. She knows that that boy needs a man in his life, but she doesn't want that man to be his biological father. I hope she learns. I just hope she learns. For me, what would really make me start to feel a bit understanding towards her would be for her to just start to build a relationship between that boy and the father. Once she starts to open that door, she is also going to open the door to the man of her own dreams, because men are scared of her now. She's so unpredictable and predictable at the same time. Men are scared of her. I can say that almost 100%. She needs to open that relationship, that door for her son to start to see the father. Then things might start to happen in her life. You can't be selfish. You can't eat your cake and have it. Depriving your child, that is like the worst. So I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank you for all your comments. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please do go ahead, like, love, share. But if you're watching it on YouTube, do not hesitate to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Another thing is, I already said it, for those of you who are content creators, whenever you are here on my channel, feel free to drop your links and also write what your content is all about. I am also going to do a video about Annie. Oh my God, I've been planning for the past 4 days to do a video. Annie, Macaulay, and Two-Face Idibia. I also have a video planned out for them, and of course Bobrisky. So if you want to see all of this and more, all you have to do is subscribe, like, and follow my Facebook page, and I will catch you guys on my next one. Bye.